Everybody, happy April 30th, 2020. My name is Christopher Saunders, and this is the Connecticut Sports Talent Show, where we talk all things talents in Connecticut. And on tonight's show, we have a former Rockville and incoming post-grad at St. Thomas More, Jaquan Dufour. Jaquan, thanks so much for being able to come on today.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Now, I want to ask you a little bit about your time with Rockville. You spent 4 years with the program. Talk to me about how you were able to improve from your freshman year to your senior year.
Okay, so freshman year, I really just wanted to play football. I admit I was kind of lazy. I just wanted to get on the field and play. I didn't really put any extra time into the off season for lifting and stuff like that. But I say and it was the same thing for my sophomore year too. Mm-hmm. I really started actually hitting the weight room and taking things serious was heading into my junior year, because we were at this passing league, right? And I ran a fly route. And when I came off the line, the kid just completely embarrassed me, just right off press. I couldn't get off. I wasn't strong enough. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, that's definitely not happening again. So I just was working out every day, just trying to hit the field, get as much routes as possible, working with quarterbacks, everyone, just trying to get better overall for me and the team. Mm-hmm. But I would say my junior and senior years really is where I really started to take off and started performing pretty well, was because of all that extra lifting and getting routes in and all that.
So you would say that was when that kid embarrassed you. You would say that was the part, or that was the day, or whatever you want to call it. That was
the wake-up call where I was like, all right, so the weight room was really where everything starts, and I just started hitting it like crazy.
Was there a point after where you said you had your wake-up call where you felt like, all right, if I start continuing this, there could be something really at the end of this?
Oh, yeah, definitely. As soon as I started hitting the weight room and just getting those extra reps in, and started performing well on the field during games, I was like, yeah, if I continue to do this, put in the extra work and time, I definitely can perform like this at the next level.
I mean, I looked up your stats from your senior year. I mean, you had 40 receptions for 723 yards, 13 tubs, and then you had 10 carries for 100 yards. Were those 10 carries on jet sweeps?
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, and a little bit on playing halfback too.
Oh, really? You played halfback?
Just taking it straight. Yeah, and quarterback too, because we were in Wildcat.
Okay. That's great for you, because even after St. Thomas More and wherever you end up going to college, they can, I would almost say a better version of Tavon Austin, a gadget guy.
Yeah.
Utilizing your speed, because watching the film, man, as soon as you start taking that one step, you're gone.
Oh, yeah. So when I started to take off, once I hit straight up the sideline, I have you beat pretty much.
Now, how would you, let's say I was a scout, all right? I'm interviewing you, or I want to talk to you about certain things. How would you describe yourself as a wide receiver to me?
I feel like I'm a playmaker. As soon as I get the ball in my hand, I can make any type of play. I'm a deep field guy, short route type of guy. I feel like I can do it all. Okay, now
I'm gonna ask you another question. What if I told you I've heard every wide receiver tell me he's a playmaker? How would you counteract that?
Well, the way.
I stumped you. I stumped you.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything?
No, that was actually, you got me on that one. That was good.
That's why I'm a broadcaster.
I haven't, yeah.
That's why I'm a broadcaster. What you could say, though, is that you can utilize your speed being able to go outside and inside the numbers, man.
Yeah.
And talk about your hands, because, again, I watched your huddle film. You didn't drop, or, obviously you're not going to show you drop passes, but just watching how smooth you go from being able to reach out and, be able to bring it to your chest, it looks so smooth in one motion.
Sure, yeah.
Now, I want to talk about your decision to go to St. Thomas More. Why did you decide to go there?
So, overall, the coaching staff is an amazing coaching staff. I'm already talking to them. They're already talking to me about schools. They sent my highlight film and all that too. So it's just an overall just great coaching staff. And then the school itself, its academics and stuff, and what they provide to get you better academically is just amazing.
Now,
so overall, it's just a great school.
You mentioned about, the offers and looks and whatnot. What kind of colleges are you talking about?
Like big colleges, like SEC.
Really?
Yeah, like
can you say
Tennessee? Yeah, Tennessee, like Alabama, and a couple other ones.
Say South Carolina. That's my team.
That's your.
That's my team. Hey, they beat Georgia last year.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I watched the highlight actually the other day.
A Muschamp. He knows talent, man. Look, I saw Kinlaw was drafted in the first round by the Niners. So who knows? South Carolina could be good.
Yeah, you never know.
But that's good, man, to be able to get looks like that, and that's awesome that you haven't even stepped on a football field at St. Thomas More, and they're already trying to put out your highlight reels and your video. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Now, do you think them doing that will kind of, I don't want to say motivate you because you strike me as a motivated type already, but do you think them doing that will make you, go that extra mile?
Yeah, for sure, because them doing that tells me that they think overall I'm a good player. So now I want to prove to them because they've only seen me perform on film. So now I want to show them what I can do in person playing for their team. So definitely a big motivation.
Is there anything specifically that you feel like you could get better at going into St. Thomas More? What is that?
Well, right now, actually, I'm trying to, kind of perfect the comeback route, different type of, breaking down and cutting certain times, just overall craft and technique.
Is there anybody that you're watching as far as the pros or the college level as far as the route running?
Definitely Odell. Odell's a big, person I watch a lot. all my friends tell me, Odell this and all of that. But he, just the way, in and out of his cuts and everything, I feel like it's just, close to perfect. He's so smooth when he runs his routes, and his hands are, amazing.
I feel like he's kind of maybe put on as, a bad guy because he's very competitive. I think when people compare, Tom Brady, they think he's competitive, but Odell, he does the same thing, and he's looked at as a diva.
Yeah.
But I think, that's great that you're looking and watching a guy who is such good at being able to make the route runs as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else as far as Odell? Like Julio or
Yeah,
Hopkins?
I was going to say Julio.
Okay.
Julio too. And I've also started watching George Pickens. He's a receiver at Georgia. Yeah, I also started watching him this year, his freshman highlights, because that man ate this last season. So really, his route running is perfect too.
When you watch different wide receivers, because you're a speed guy, are you watching more of the guys who can run, or are you watching the ones who maybe aren't as fast but rely more on, like you mentioned, the technique and the precision to be able to run the routes?
Well, I try to mix in both. Julio's fast, but I feel like he's more of a one of those guys deep threats. You know what I mean? But receivers that are really fast, get in and out of cuts really fast, like Brandon Cooks, Tavon Austin. I try to mix up those just to get different ways I can improve my game using their highlight films and stuff like that. So
I'm surprised you didn't mention Edelman, just because of the way he's kind of so precise with his routes.
Yeah, I like Edelman, but the team he plays for, I don't really like watching him.
Hey, you're a Giants fan though. You beat them twice.
Yeah. See, that's what I got. That's what I got on him.
You have that, and then you have Odell. I mean, he played for the Giants, so you had an opportunity to be able to see him for a couple of years.
For real.
Now, last question, Jaquan. Thanks so much for being able to come on. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I mean, hey, you've deserted just by the record of what you've been able to do, I mean, you and I were going back and forth prior to coming on, how you said your freshman year, you had one touchdown, and then every year it got better. You said the wake-up call came about later on in your junior year. So, what is the one thing that you want to tell either a college scout or a college coach if he, was trying to persuade you to come to the school? What would you tell him?
What would I tell him? What would I tell him?
And don't say you're a playmaker, because you already said that.
Okay. I would say I'm a reliable guy. I have a really hardworking work ethic, and just overall, I just love the game. Like, I'll put extra hours in after practice, before practice. Doesn't matter to me as long as I can just improve my game of football. I'm down for it.
What about off the field?
Off the field, like academically?
Well, that and making sure like the coach doesn't have to wake up at 4 a.m. hearing about a party or something like that.
Yeah. Off the field, I feel like me personally, I feel like I'm more mature than most people. So like even now, I don't really go out and like you said party or anything like that. I'm usually home just relaxing or working out or like getting extra work. That's what I've been doing this whole quarantine, was just putting in work, working out and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like I'm more mature. Like, and when it comes to like homework and stuff like that, like I'll get the homework done in time. Like, you don't got to worry about keeping an extra eye on me or like babysitting me, anything like that, because I got it all myself.
That's good to hear, man. Seriously, you know what? Keep that attitude, and you know, best of luck. You know, at St. Thomas More, you're always welcome to come back on, either during your time there or you know, depending.
I'll definitely come back on.
Yeah, definitely, sure. You have to. We got to go back and forth about some, you know, more wide receivers. You know what I mean? But thanks, man. I appreciate you. Stay safe, and
you too.
You know, all right.
All right, thank you. Thank you for having me, man.
I'll wrap things up here on the Connecticut Sports Talent Show. So until next time, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.